Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Mehek and this is the place where we talk everything about books and what makes reading so special in order to inspire you to pick a book and start reading, maybe just now after this review. So today's book, actually, if I have to describe it in a feeling, it felt like, sipping on a chilled lemonade on a sunny day. That's how comforting it felt like. The book in question is The Keeper of Lost Things. It is by Ruth Hogan. Now, this book centers around our main character, who's Anthony. Anthony is someone who is a famous writer, but he has also spent his life collecting random lost objects. Yes, objects like, a single glove, a missing puzzle, a tiny toy, an umbrella that people have basically lost and forgotten about. But there's a reason why he does that. So Anthony, was given a keepsake by his fiancée Therese on the same day that she passed away. Unfortunately, Anthony ends up losing that, and from then on, he takes upon this mission of reuniting the lost objects with their owners. So what he does is every time he comes across an object, he picks them up, he labels them, and at the same time, he imagines this, the background story related to that object. Now, the problem is that Anthony is getting older and he's going to die soon. So what he does is he gives this responsibility of this mission of reuniting the lost objects to its owner, to Laura. Now, who is Laura? Laura is Anthony's housekeeper. She's someone who is Anthony's friend and has really looked after him and the house. So when Anthony realizes that he does not have many days left, he leaves everything with Laura. Now, Laura is someone who is in her mid-30s. She is trying to overcome a horrible divorce. She's trying to move on from that. And so when she receives this mission of reuniting lost objects with the owners, it gives her a sense of purpose to move on. And in this process, she also heals. Now, along with this story, parallelly, we have another story going on, which starts from about 1970s, which is about Eunice, character Eunice and Bomber. Eunice is Bomber's assistant and, loves him, but it is a one-side love. But she spends time with him as a companion, as a friend, all through her life. And this is actually I would say, the climax or the interesting part of the story, how Eunice, whose stories start from 1970s, come and reconnects or weaves together with the Laura's story and her journey. I think that's an amazing part of the book. It's towards the ending, but that's what makes this book worth reading. So these were some of the main characters of the book, but the book also has some really interesting second characters. There's a girl called Sunshine who has a Down syndrome. She's really sweet and really bright, just like her name. Then we have Freddie, the lovely gardener, who might steal Laura's heart. And of course, we have the ghost of Therese, Anthony's fiance, who pops in occasionally. So these are some of the lovely characters that you will find in this book. Now, I think what also makes this book really interesting or memorable is that, I said that Anthony comes up or imagines stories behind every object. So the book has these really short stories behind every object, which is scattered throughout the book, which is, quite an interesting story. But when you read those stories, I think it makes you realize that how certain objects, can carry emotions and how they can affect life. This book is also, I would say, about love, loss, healing, and second chances. So I think if you have read Cecilia Ahern's book, or if you enjoy character-driven plots with a touch of whimsy, I think you will thoroughly enjoy this book. Like I said, you sit with this book on a sunny afternoon with a tea, with a nice slice of cake, and just deep dive into this book. Trust me, you're going to find it really heartwarming and I think with a touch of magic. So I think you're going to really enjoy. So yeah, that's all on this wonderful book, The Keeper of Lost Things. If you have read this book, please let me know in the comments. How did you find it? Or if you have an object in your life which has a story attached to it, because of which you cannot, give away that object, let me know in the comments. But that's all on today's review. I'm going to see you guys next week with another title. Till then, take care, bye-bye, and please keep reading. And I hope you guys find everything that you're looking for. Bye-bye.